Hi guys, myself Sachin. I'm from SVC Bangalore, 6th Sem ISC. So the topic is data flow testing. Now let's see about introduction to data flow testing. Data flow testing is an white box testing technique that focuses on the flow of data within a program. The goal of data flow testing is to uncover errors related to an improper use or handling of the data variables. By analyzing how data is processed and propagated throughout the software, testers can identify potential loss. Now let's see about principles of data flow testing. Data flow testing is based on the concept of data dependencies, where the output of one part of the program depends on the input from another part. It involves tracing the flow of variables and data objects through the program to detect anomalies such as uninitialized variables or variables with inconsistent values. By analyzing the data flow path, tester can uncover potential bugs and improve the overall quality of the software. We'll see what is white box testing. White box testing is an testing of a software solution, internal coding and infrastructure. By writing a set of white box test cases that exercise the path in the code. White box testing technique is used to help identify which line of the code is actually executed and which is not. Now let's see about types of data flow testing criteria. Some common data flow testing criteria includes all DU paths, all defs, all users, and all P users. All DU path criteria ensures that every possible def use path in the program is covered during testing. All defs criteria aims to test every definition of a variable and its reachability to different program points. Now let's see about how data flow testing works. The first point is analysis of control flow graph. A control flow graph represents the flow of control in a program. Nodes in the CFG represent basic blocks of code and edges represent control flow path between these blocks. Purpose of this is the CFG helps in visualizing and analyzing the flow of data within the program, which is crucial for identifying how data moves and it is transformed. Next point is identification of definition and use points. Definition points, location in the code where variables are assigned values. Use points, location where these variables are read or modified. By mapping these points of the CFG, tester can track the life cycle of each variables. We'll see about advantages of data flow testing. Data flow testing helps in identifying problems related to variable initialization, assignment, and usage. It provides comprehensive coverage of data paths within the software, leading to more thorough testing. Detecting data-related errors early in the development process can save time and resource in the long run. Now we'll see about disadvantages of data flow testing. The first point is it is time consuming and complex. The next point is data flow testing involves detailed analysis of variable definitions, uses and paths which can be intricate and labor intensive. Next point is impact. The thorough nature of this testing can lead to significant time investment, especially for large or complex programs. Next point is may require more resource for large code bases. For extensive code bases, identifying and testing all definition use path can require substantial computational and human resource. Next point is impact. This increases resource requirement can make data flow testing less feasible. We'll see about challenges in data flow testing. Data flow testing can be complex and time consuming, especially for large and intricate software systems. Identifying all possible data flow paths and ensuring adequate test coverage can be challenging. Testers need to have a deep understanding of the software's data dependencies and behavior to effectively conduct data flow testing. The four ways to ensure data integrity are performance and business pressure, lack of awareness or capability, DI not fully integrated into our culture, inadequate process and technology. We'll see about strategies for effective data flow testing. Utilize automated tools and techniques to generate and execute data flow test cases. Prioritize testing of critical data paths that are likely to impact the software's functionality. Combine data flow testing with other testing techniques such as boundary value analysis and equivalence partitioning for comprehensive coverage. Now we'll see about automated lifecycle testing. The first one is decision to automated testing. Next one is testing tool acquisition. Third one is automated testing introduction process. Fourth one is test planning, design and development. Fifth one is execution and management of testers. The next one is test program review and assessment. Now we'll see about data flow testing best practices. The first point is establish clear testing objectives and criteria for data flow testing to guide the testing process. The next point is monitor and track data flow coverage matrices to ensure the critical data paths are adequately tested. Next point is regularly review and update data flow test cases to adapt the changes in the software and the requirements. Now we'll see about PDCA cycle for continuous improvement in the software testing. The first step is do. Design test cases, define test scripts and procedures, and then execute. Next step is check. Evaluate process, monitor performance and document findings. Next step is act. In act, take correct measures, update test cases, re-evaluate and improve. Next step is plan. Define objective, form team, specify effort and task. Now we'll see the tools for data flow testing. The first one is Code Sonar, a static analysis tool that detects data flow issues and in the source code. The next one is Pathcrawler, an open source tool for generating test cases based on data flow path within the program. The third one is Parasoft Jest, provide dynamic data flow analysis capabilities to identify runtime and data issues during the testing process. Now we'll see the best practices for data flow testing. The first point is start early. Integrate data flow testing into the development process from the early stages to catch data related issues sooner. The next point is use automation. Leverage tools and frameworks to automate data flow analysis and test case generation for efficiency. The third point is collaborate. Involve developers, testers and other stakeholders in data flow testing to ensure the comprehensive coverage and accuracy. Now we'll see a case study, data flow testing in action. In an banking application, data flow testing helped identifying a bug where customer account balances were not being updated correctly. By tracing the flow of data through the application, testers were able to pinpoint the source of the error and can fix it. Data flow testing plays a crucial role in ensuring the accuracy and integrity of financial data processed by the application. Now we'll see the real-world application of data flow testing. Data flow testing is commonly used in safety-critical systems such as medical devices and aerospace applications. It is also valuable in financial software where accurate processing and handling of sensitive data is essential. Any software that relies heavily on data manipulation and processing can benefit from data flow testing to ensure reliability and correctness. Now we'll see the applications of data flow testing. The first one is critical system. Example, financial software. Why data flow testing is essential? Critical system often involve sensitive data and complex operations where errors can have significant impact. How data flow testing helps? By ensuring that all variables are correctly defined and used. Data flow testing helps prevent critical errors. Real-world examples are financial software, ensuring that transaction process, balance calculation and reporting are accurate and error-free. Medical devices, verifying that data from sensors and user inputs are processed correctly to provide accurate readings and alerts. The next point is large-scale application where data integrity is crucial. Why data flow testing is essential? Large-scale applications often involve multiple modules and complex data interaction. Ensuring data integrity across these interactions is crucial. The next point is application requiring high reliability and minimal errors. Why data flow testing is essential? Applications where reliability is non-negotiable must ensure that all possible paths of data flow are tested to prevent defects. How data flow testing helps? Provide through coverage of data interaction, reducing the risk of undetected errors. Real world example. Aerospace software ensuring the flight control system, navigation, communication system handling data accurately and reliability. Conclusion. Data flow testing is a powerful technique for uncovering data-related errors in software application. When used effectively, data flow testing can improve the quality and reliability of software systems. Testers and developers should incorporate data flow testing into their testing strategy to enhance the overall effectiveness of their testing efforts. Thank you guys. We'll see you in next session.